0-0 tie. 2 off in the top of the second are Vega, Norquist, and Wilson.
So they're really probably what you have to do is have it from 10 o'clock and then have them have lunch. And then they can go their way.
Work your own dugout. Work your own dugout. Yeah, whatever he says.
Softball fans, this is a winner's bracket game. Johnny Blaze earlier today defeating Bud Light 10-7. Long Haul a 26-16 victory over Suncoast last night in the late game.
Let's schedule it tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Top of the second inning, and Ed Vega leads off the inning with a high pop fly, and Brett McCullum making an acrobatic move.
Actually, I believe that was J.D. Jenner, 00 surrounding it.
Oh, it was. You're right.
Takes a tumble out there. Nice play.
Here's Dan Norquist. He was taken out of the last game.
I found out he had a little extra something to tell Doc Beckwell. And it wasn't what you need to say on the field.
Not a lot happening in this game so far. We've only seen 2 hits. There's a pop out to Robert Blackburn.
Already a change defensively. Ryan Robbins into catch. Jeff Hall moves into the dugout. He'll stay in, still hit in his same spot in the lineup.
Steve Wilson.
Banged a home run in the first game.
That's this one down the right field line, and it turns foul. And that retires the side. A foul out for Steve Wilson.
Hold on, the umpires are getting together.
Definitely was foul from our vantage point.
I believe from our point. Definitely foul.
And it looks like we're content. Everybody back to the dugouts, and an inning and a half in the books. We go to the bottom of the second, still no score.
Hey, this is Brett Helmer. I'm Brian Wegman. Getting ready to drop some bombs with the 09 Easton bat line.
Have another beer. Have another one. Yeah. At least a 5. Come on, sucker. Come on now. I got 2 meter. Hey, game plan here, little brother. Let's go 16. Let's get on the back. Damn move. Come on, let's go. Here, come. Let's see some slide, you 16. Let's see a little serve. Let's go. All these things from the World Series.
Here we go. With the bottom of the second, Ryan Robbins.
Psycho Rhino Robbins. I like the way it sounds, and he is actually quite psycho, Bernie.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. He's a character.
He launches that one down the right field line, and that one curves foul. Slight wind moving across, and it is moving from left to right.
A little bit stiffer breeze than it was this morning. We're surrounded by rain. It hasn't moved in yet on us, and hopefully it will just shift around.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Back up the middle, a base hit past Eisenhower's glove.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Robbins shoots it right up the middle. Nice shot. You can see when he hit the ball, he tried placing it, and he did actually do it. Drove it straight up the middle for a single.
So there's a runner on here in the bottom of the second inning. And Brett McCullum at the plate after Robbins got a base hit. Hit on the ground past Joey Formosa, back-to-back base hits.
And McCollum doubles in the left center field, hustling in with the stand-up two baggers. Now runners at second and third, nobody out. And stepping into the box will be the third baseman, number 3, Mike Rhines.
Come on, Bros. Come on, Bros.
And Mike Rhines is at the plate. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. First pitch is a called strike. Rhines the opposite way, back up the middle. That'll score 2 runs. Formosa will toss it in.
And that's a 2-run single for Rhines. Robbins and McCollum in to score the first 2 runs of the ball game, and long ball takes a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the second. Still nobody out, and now stepping into the box will be the left-handed hitting left fielder. MVP of the 2005 World Series 5-time.
It's 2-0 with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Hey, let the ball get to you and go. Let it get to you here. Come on, let it get to you right now. Come on, Tree.
What?
Scott Strebel is at the plate.
Come on, Stravey. Head right here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Billy.
Of course, that last hit by Mike Rhines, his bat being tested. It's been a theme and will continue to be a theme. Certainly a point of emphasis for USSSA. Matthew Bunn has out number 1. And that'll bring up Robert Blackburn with Geno Buck 2 up right behind him.
That's Matt Bunn drifting back to Camp 100. So now one way. And stepping into the box will be the right fielder, number 16, Robert Blackburn.
Received word it's raining like crazy over at Fortune Road in Denjon. Pouring. We're playing men's C over at those 2 parks. Don't know how long the delay will be there. Haven't received any reports from the other complexes. 520 plus teams playing around Central Florida.
Pretty phenomenal, right?
Oh, absolutely, with today's economy. 170 plus up in Michigan for the men's D World.
Come on, Robo.
And Robert Blackburn, Robo's the batter, one away.
And he cranks it down the line. Just got joined by Tom O'Hara joining us in the booth, visiting with his son, Matt O'Hara. They're enjoying the ball game.
Tom, who made our almanac, who makes the conference book.
And I believe that beautiful Busch Light logo that you've gotten to see and will continue to see all weekend long.
Right center, roll. Right center and go.
Tom, who is the director of marketing, Mooch with a play.
And back up the middle, they throw it for the double play. To second for one, to first for the double play. Long Haul only able to score 2. We go to the third, 2-0. Long Haul is in the lead.
That retires the side here in the bottom of the second. Long Haul gets 2 runs on 3 hits. So we'll go to the third, and it's a nip and tuck defensive affair. Due up for Johnny Blaze. It'll be Watson, Fong, and Mooch.
How's it? Now I'm going to compress this and see what it comes back at. Too much spray in it. Spray's too hot, it's gonna shake. That was the one hopper. That's in the back pocket, that one. Thank you. We'll bag off there. Thank you. Just hit the middle. Coming down. Yep, that's what I'm
Leading things off for Johnny Blaze, it'll be left fielder number 12, Will Watson.
The first pitch by Will Watson is flown to right field, and Robert Blackburn tracks it down. Definitely a low-scoring contest.
So far it is.
We'll see whether that trend continues as we head into the latter part of the evening, where we certainly have seen usually some higher scoring ball games later at night.
out of here, out of here. Gotta go here, come on, gotta go here, come on, hey, wake up over here, let's go, y'all. Come on, come on.
Brian Fong.
Here we go, Robo.
To center field, Jeff Hall.
Fly ball straight away center field. Matt King.
Matt King with the catch out there.
And now stepping into the box. Fielding pitcher number 27, Justin Shirelli.
Hall moves back to catcher. Ryan Robbins
Oh, he was always there. I just wrote
back
the
into
wrong
the dugout.
information down. And there's 2 away. Mutrelli testing King again. And it is 6 up, 6 down. The last 2 innings in a row have been quick ones for Johnny Blaze. Long Haul is up by 2.
Lead for Long Haul. King and Genter. Stepping into the box to lead things off for long ball in the bottom of the third is their pitcher, number 34, Gino Buck.
Bottom of the third inning, Gino Buck at the plate.
Tough play here.
Ooh, that's what happens when you run out of room.
That was the second baseman, Matthew Bunn, chasing it down the right field line. And as you said, it just ran out of room, slid into the stands. Fortunately, no injury. I'll tell you right now, Bernie, you look straight out. There's some weather over there.
Indeed, there is.
I'm hoping it stays over there.
Driven towards Dan Norquist in right field.
Fly ball to deep right field from Buck, but drifting over to gather that in is Dan Norquist, so there's one away. Now stepping into the box to the center.
Pretty remarkable. Last night, over 1,700 unique viewers. Today, almost 3,000 people have tuned in to watch this championship. And our metrics tell us that 693 unique people trying to tune in as well right now. So on behalf of USSSA, we appreciate you guys tuning in for this championship. As King lifts it towards center field, and Sal Formosa has out number 2.
Well, last night, Long Haul beat Suncoast 26-16. And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, they only lead 2-0.
Of course, if you missed any of the games that we recorded yesterday, they are posted today on USSSA.com. And tomorrow, you'll very well be able to find all of today's games as well. 2-0 Long Haul. And J.D. Genter trying to start a 2-out rally. Waits on it, he cranks it to left field. Will Watson backpedaling towards the wall, and it's gone.
J.D.
Genter over the left center field wall, just to the right of the USSSA banner. And the left fielder, Will Watson, unable to track it down as it leaves the park. Third run of the game, first run this inning, as Long Haul moves ahead 3-0.
And
a base hit for Jeremy Eisenhower. So the 2-out rally maybe has started.
They call him Izzy. And he just lined it into right field.
Show up, Halsey. Come on, best swing of the weekend, Halsey. Let's go.
Get yourself here, kid.
Best swing, 1-3. Come on.
Jeff Hall with a triple back in the first inning.
Go, Halsey. Come on here. Come on, Halsey. Let's go.
Member
baby.
of the 2009 Men's Major All-Disney team.
He watches the first pitch. And cranks the second one. Will Watson backpedals, and that one is on to the hill in left field.
They battled for that home run. That's way back on the side part of the hill. That's probably some 415 to 17 feet off the bat of Jeff Hall. Two-run home run. And Long Haul's bats begin to wake up somewhat, Bernie.
It's 5-0, just when Blaze thought they might have a very quick inning. Long Haul had other thoughts. Ryan Thede is going to end the inning, though, flying out to Sal Formosa. But not before a two-run home run by solo home run by J.D. Janitor, and a two-run shot by Jeff Hall. It's 5-0. We head to the fourth inning.
Now at the end of 3, it's a 5-0 lead for the home team. 2 up in the top of the fourth for Johnny Blaze. It'll be Bunn, Formosa, and Murray.
Bravo! Your way. Come on, let's go, kid, let's go! Oh, yeah, nah, too old now. Let them young bucks do that. I used to do it all the time. That's who they are.
Leading things off for Johnny Blaze here in the top of the fourth, the second baseman, number 18, Matt Bunn.
Yes, Mike Shields, yes. Come get it! Come on, Matty!
Misplayed ball in right field, and Matt Bunn takes advantage of it. Robert Blackburn a bit optimistic.
I think he got caught in between, Bernie. That line shot, he moved up to, thought he had a chance, it dropped, rolls all the way to the wall, and Matthew Bunn circles the bases for an inside the park home run, which is the first run for Johnny Blaze.
So Blaze scores their first run, and here Sal Formosa is going to fly out to Matt King for out number 1 here in the top of the fourth inning.
I believe that was the second hit of the game for Johnny Blaze. Larson had got a hit in the first inning, and everybody else went 7 up, 7 down until the inside the park home run from Matthew Bunn.
Popped up again to center field, and King has back-to-back outs.
It was big Brandon Murray, the catcher.
And now stepping into the box will be the third baseman, number 22, Chris Larson.
Come on, let's go, let's go! Come on!
just foul, the hit by Chris Larson.
Y'all play it? Did you? Y'all win? Y'all playing the receiver? What they got going?
And he's called out on strikes. Chris Larson watches strike 3.
Umpire Don Lombard pulling the trigger on him right there.
It's a 4-run long haul advantage.
Up 5-1 and looking to add to the margin. It will be Robbins, McCollum, and Rhymes.
Right. Get Louie on the phone.
Yep.
Hey, every time, let's just go. Come on, baby. What you do, but just do it hard. Let's go, 1-6. You see double right now. On the box. Yeah, take the leg. Let's go. Come on, 1-6. Let's go.
Psycho Ryan Robbins.
Hey, now you got it, Bernie.
Is at the plate. Needs to be very careful. We know that there's no fear of calling a strike 3.
Not when it's as good a pitch as that was.
Popped up short left field. And in right center, Sal Formosa is going to take it in left center. And Robbins is retired, and Brett McCullum, who singled and scored, is going to come to the plate. Well, we got plenty of softball action for you tonight, so make sure you call your friends and tell them where they can find the men's major online. USSSA.com, your site all weekend long. And Rick Robertson's going to be with you all the way till they crown a champion.
The official substitute for Bernie Gunther on Championship Sunday. Right here at the showcase of slow pitch softball. The one they all play for.
Mike Rhines.
Mooch runs into the dugout to pick up a mask.
And Rhines takes a look at that first pitch. Into right field. Dan Norquist has it. And Brett McCullum will tag and move into scoring position.
But there to grab it, Dan Norquist on the play. McCollum tags and moves to second. But now 2 outs and stepping into the box, the left fielder number 44, Scott Striebel.
Scott Striebel, a member of the 2009 Men's Major All-Disney team as well in the outfield category.
Come on, straight in. Let's go. First field one here, straight.
Don DiDonatis doesn't even need any protection. He's actually in front of that fence that was built, it appears, as Scott Striebel is going to draw a walk.
Well, he shouldn't get hit where he's at. And he's played ball before too, Bernie.
That's what I hear.
Played and coached. Been around this game. Serves as, of course, our CEO, executive director.
Certainly done a great job building the league.
Oh, it was a dream of his, and you know, he's done a great job, as you say, brought and saved, I think, the men's major or men's upper level program.
Robert Blackburn.
Let's go. Lock in here, 16. Let's go.
Hit on the ground. And just in time is a throw from Chris Larson to Matthew Bunn.
Close play
Got
out
there
there.
a millisecond before
the
slide by Scott Strebel. Side retired.
Hey, this is Brett Helmer. I'm Brian Wegman. Getting ready to drop some bombs with the 09 Easton bat line.
Get back to me here. Here?
Hey, come in, y'all. Come on.
Stepping into the box to lead things off for Johnny Blaze here in the top of the fifth inning. It will be their shortstop, number 2, Joey Formosa.
Joey Formosa. Almost on a line right out there to Matt King. He didn't have to move very far to record out number 1.
One away, and that will bring up the additional hitter, number 25, Ed Vega.
11 out of 12 batters have been retired in a row for the Blaze. I guess I should say 11 out of the last 12.
I'll make that probably 12 out of 13 here.
Ed Vega retired 6-3.
McCullum over to Rhines. Excuse me, Thede. Because Rhines is standing right beside him at third. Not a whole lot of runs in this game. Don't think the wind is that big a factor. Blaze 0 in the first, second, and third. Picked up 1 in the fourth. Long Haul only scored 2 in the second and 3 in the third to make it 5-1.
Lifted towards left. Scott Strebel has enough room in the side retired. 3 out of the last 4 innings have been a 1-2-3 variety for Johnny Blaze. Long Haul is up 5-1.
Gino! Wake up! Gino, Buck, let's go. Let's go. Hey, do what you gotta do here. I'll take it. Come on, Gino, let's go, baby.
That. Gino Buck is at the plate. Long Haul needs to get something going. They're only up by 4. That's a good start for him. Gino Buck into right field. And Dan Norquist gets it back in quickly.
Right where that 385-foot marker is in right center field is the gate that you can open up to get in and out of here. Norquist made a nice play, fielded it right off the fence and got it back in quickly. But Buck is in there at second with a stand-up double. Matt King is the batter.
King with a chance to give Long Haul a 5-run advantage. And he draws a walk.
Mooch does not need to do that here in the bottom of the 5th. You're only down 4 and you don't want to walk.
Face on balls for Matt King. So now 2 on, nobody out. We go to the top of the order for J.D. Genter.
And J.D. Genter, home run in his last at bat. Checking into the box.
This is how we do it, right?
And Genter takes strike 1.
Wasn't real pleased, taking a chance to reset himself. Oh, here comes Gary Jost. Don Lombard tells him, no. We're not going to question balls and strikes here. And Coach Jost heads back towards the dugout.
So that was a quick conversation. 2 on, nobody out. Any question about that one?
Not at all, way inside.
Genter waits on it and lifts it high into the sky in left field. Will Watson at the warning track.
Jenner hits it high and deep, but not deep enough. And you could see the kids on the hill back there all running up to expect it to go over. Just not enough power.
Hands, baby!
2 in scoring position, and Jeremy Eisenhower waits on it, cranks it towards right field. Dan Norquist on the run towards the gap, and it's off the wall, right around the 385 mark. A 2 RBI triple for Eisenhower.
Eisenhower actually hits it off the USSSA banner, the logo right there next to that 385-foot marker. On that gate I was speaking about earlier, and easily gets into the 3rd. That lead is now 7-1 for Long Haul, 1 away, and we are in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Here's Jeff Hall. He had a home run his last at bat, along with a triple back in the 1st inning.
It was a 2-run shot last inning, or in the 3rd inning, excuse me. There might be another one.
Lifted towards Watson, and Watson, he's lucky to have that one in his glove. Eisenhower will tag and score.
Will Watson gathers it in. There's plenty deep.
Another RBI for Jeff Hall.
So that's 3 in the inning, 8 in the game, 2 outs.
Our next game at 5:30, a rematch of the third place game in the men's A World. Gene Shop will take on TNR Stucco. At 7 p.m., Dan Smith, the number 2 seed, playing TaylorMade. And at 8:30, Rosmondo, our number 1 seed, will take on GTL. Ryan Feedy 0 for 2 so far today. And he is
Liner right at Steve Wilson. Side retired, but Longhall tacks on 3 more. It's 8-1. We go to the 6th here at Disney.
We'll go to the 6th. It's an 8-1 lead for the home team. Long haul, 2 up.
Hey, this is Brett Helmer. I'm Brian Wegman. Getting ready to drop some bombs with the 09 Easton bat line.
Come on, Gino, let's go.
Steve Wilson hits it into left center field. Got to get Don DiDonatis to push the button. Maybe I need my own button where we can unmute ourselves and bring ourselves back. That might be something to invest in.
Matt King with a long run to snare it off the bat of Steve Wilson.
David DiDonatis, of course, running our board up here. Will Watson is at the plate. And man, the Blaze have been quiet.
Jeremy Eisenhower with the pickup and over to Feedy at first. 2 away, 2 quick outs.
They're not putting on a hitting clinic, that's for sure.
2 hits in the game. We're in the 6th inning. I think it's 2.
That's what I got.
1 in the first. And
And
then
a home run in the 4th inning.
the misplayed ball by Robert Blackburn out in right field. They have Psycho Rhino Robbins out there right now. Blackburn's behind the plate.
Brian Fong. It's going to end the inning. Eisenhower to first. And Johnny Blaze. Their troubles continue at the plate. Longhall's up by 7. 2009 Men's Major World Series presented by Busch Light here on USSSA.com.
this is going to be a pick, man. So he went to do the pick. And tonight, right now, we're in the process of picking up our PhD picks. So they want to decide what to do.
We can pull them all over.
So anyway, this would be
Step in to lead things off. And we're going to catch your number 16, Ryan Robbins.
Fight it, guys, come on.
Ryan Robbins leads things off. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning and a 7-run advantage for Long Haul. It's 8-1. And Robbins pops it up, and Watson has it for out number 1. Johnny Blaze is down to their final 3 outs of this ball game. After surviving, they might be getting ready to pack their bags and head towards the losers bracket.
Could very well be. This is game 15 in your bracket. The loser here plays at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. That's a tough slot to draw as well.
And to right field, Dan Norquist for out number 2.
Well, this is the spot where J.C. Phelps would be hollering at his boys, let's go, we need to score, come on. Then he'd holler out at the umpire, whatever, Doc, whatever, Rick. Then he'd smile and give you that big hug and just about crush me, Bernie.
Yeah?
J.C. was a big man, but he was full of love and full of fun. We miss him. And his wife, Myra's one of the sweetest women I've ever met. Oh.
Scooped and thrown to first in a quick inning. Johnny Blaze down to their final 3 outs. We'll see how it concludes when we come back to Disney's Wide World of Sports.
Smash by Ryan's been knocked down by Mucciarelli. He stays with it, flips to first, the side retired in 6th. So we will go to the final frame. Long Haul still clings the 8-1 lead. 2 up for Johnny Blaze. It'll be Mucciarelli, Bunn, and Formosa.
Billy. Give me a number. They're real good friends. I'm telling you right now.
And a base hit to begin action. We're in the top of the 7th inning, contrary to what Dave DiDonatis has. Oh no, we're still only in the. No, we're
Justin Mucciarelli. And we are in the top of the 6th.
We are only in the top of the 6th. I thought we were in the 7th.
No, I'm sorry, we are in the 7th. They didn't. We are in the 7th. I'm looking.
The board hasn't added up, right?
They haven't added up. I just looked at my scorebook. This is it. There they go.
I felt like I'm never wrong. David DiDonatis, on the other hand.
rips a double into left field. Hustling around the third is Mucciarelli, so 2 on.
That's Bunn with a double. Mucciarelli
They need 7.
goes over to third. Well, they've started off with as many hits as they had in the whole game, 2 to lead off here in the 7th to match the 2 hits they had. Now we'll see if they can put some pressure back on and tie this thing. Oh, in there.
That'll score 2. A double for Sal Formosa. And the good news is they're in the right time as far as their lineup's concerned. We're at the top now.
Right back to the top is right. That ball shot right down the right field line. Inside that chalk line by maybe 6 to 12 inches was all. And the big boy, Brandon Murray, digging in, banging the batter's box. Ready to go.
Hit on the ground. This should be out number 1. Brett McCullum. And the stretch at first by Ryan Thede. Murray's retired.
Ground ball gobbled up at short by McCollum. He fires across.
Chris Larson
Jeff Hall gathers that one.
is at the plate. Who do we have coming up next?
TNR Stucco versus Gene Shop. As I said, that's the rematch from Sunday morning, the 3rd place game in the Men's A World last month. Gene Shop came through victorious in that one because they had fought all the way back through the loser bracket, losing their first game of the tournament. That ball's hit well, Bernie.
And it's gone. 2-run home run.
And that's a 2-run.
So it's 8 to 5.
Just like that, it's 8 to 5.
Long Haul, of course, the home team in this contest,
Down in the box, Joey Formosa.
still has their final 3 outs to work with.
This could get quite interesting if they could take a lead going into the 7th, or the bottom of 7th here.
Popped up towards center field. King settles under out number 2.
Fly ball in center field. Formosa retired, so now Johnny Blaze down to the last bullet. Stepping into the box will be the additional hitter number 25, and Vega.
Once again, live 2009 Men's Major World Series, and
This should do it. Scott Strebel under it, and Long Haul is the first to advance. They win in the 2nd round, 8 to 5, a winner. And they will move on to the winner's bracket. 4:30 tomorrow. They'll take on either Taylor Made or Dan Smith. Coming up next, it's TNR Stucco and Gene Shop. We'll continue our coverage of the 2009 Men's Major World Series from Disney's Wide World of Sports, brought to you live here on USSSA.com. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back.
They'll have some time to recuperate. Their next game is scheduled for 8 a.m. here in the stadium on Saturday morning. So once again, for Johnny Blaze, the next game, 8 a.m. here in the stadium on Saturday morning. And for Long Haul, their next game, here in the stadium at 4:30 tomorrow night.
Go ahead now. Hey, break it.